It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll see Devin White. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. Who knows what we're in store for here under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP, already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And they'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Jameis to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 5. Now a toss running left, Akers. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. They go play action. Winston. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. 2nd and 10. When you look at this defense, well, they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with him on that.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the gun, Winston. Caught, Kelsey, left side. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
Hard to imagine a quarterback like this would be available in a trade. I mean, what an impact he's going to have.
And you know exactly why they went out and got him. They want to win and win big, and he provides that opportunity for them.
Now it's Burrow. Pushes past him. Open man is Chase complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to lose yardage here. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Burrow. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the 1st. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. There's the running back, Cam Akers. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, trying to squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. A little juke. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and 2. Winston now. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Play fake. Winston. Into a sea of defenders unintercepted. Darren Stingley picks it, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now it's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Complete to Jamar Chase. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Now Burrow. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. But you look at this defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. 11 yards there, first down. So a good catch there by a guy who, let's face it, should not have been on the free agent wire.
I'm like you. I can't believe he was available. I bet there was a long line of time.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan? Introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Burrow looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 20.
Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. Oh, good move. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And a first down.
Off the play fake, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 6-0 our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, it's Winston. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1 yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the 1st down yardage before he's brought down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Burrow on play action. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They go play action with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7 from the shotgun. Joe Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown. Foster Moreau. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. this offense comes back out onto the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Winston. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Throwing, Winston. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Jameis to throw it. Caught by Wilson. 7 yards there and a first down. They go play action. Winston. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Winston. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll throw again. Winston. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. 4th down, Winston. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And touchdown! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Kirchman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
To the air again, Burrow. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. He's got Edwards-Helaire on the out route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Burrow. A throw left sideline, falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And Burrow going to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Hopkins' kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw, Winston. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Final play of the half here, Winston. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jeff Driscoll leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Bo Nix, a touchdown pass in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. Josh Reynolds, 2 touchdown catches in the victory.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Now Burrow. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
McPherson on for the point after. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Down to the 42, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Burrow looking to pass. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
A 46-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been an automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
Oh, Starks lost the football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Winston. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Winston now. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Jameis to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Hands it off out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Winston. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing, Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
Akers. Sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Winston to throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one taken in by Neighbors. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Third down and 6 yards.
Now it's Burrow. That's to the sideline and incomplete. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. The slot man in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. Shows off the quick feet as he takes this one up to the 20. Here's 3rd and 10. Play fake. Winston. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. They bring their punter out there now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Akers hit. He coughs it up. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Those INTs all sting. When you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Extra point good by Hopkins. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The visitors' offense and Jameis Winston set to take over once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Winston now from the 50. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Caught. It's Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Winston. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Fournette on the counter. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. They'll run it again with Fournette. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2.
Now Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
A 61-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
To throw, Winston. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 14 results in a first down.
Now Winston.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Now Winston. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll throw again. Winston. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here we go. This is fourth down. Now Winston. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. On third down, Fournette. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Here's Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Here's second and a yard. Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Winston to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
A 43-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And that one too wide and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing, Burrow. That's complete to Chase.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT.